course, he's been a busy boy recently, what with The Voice, being best mates with will.i.am now. Here's when Dan caught up with Danny from The Script.
Yes, indeed. Very exciting day here. Today we have Danny O'Donoghue in the studio. Welcome,
oi,
sir.
oi.
Welcome. Oi, oi.
Oi, oi.
Oi, oi, Savaloy.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day outside.
It certainly is.
The women are looking particularly nice today.
That's Brighton for you.
It is
Welcome
Brighton,
to
Brighton
town.
breezy.
Yeah, nice. Okay. I mean, can I just start off by saying my experience of interviewing artists from the Emerald Isle.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, wait, they're over about sort of the last 15 years. Westlife, Boyzone,
Yeah.
you know, best behaviour on screen, all good, okay? But when we get behind the scenes, all they want to talk about is beer and girls. So I'm just wondering if we're going to stick to that trend today.
I'll do it to your face. I won't be doing it behind anybody's back. Everyone knows how flirty I can be.
Brilliant. Okay. Right, you're on your own today.
Sure.
So in what capacity am I bringing you on? You Danny from The Script today, or Danny from The Voice, or something else? What's going on?
Yeah, Danny from Mars, from Danny from Hangover.
Yeah. Oh,
From
right.
Hangover on Kent.
I see.
No,
what
yeah.
happened last night?
Just a few beers, you know. I was watching Team GB play and kind of drowning my sorrows at how miserable the whole kind of thing was, really. It was like watching a schoolboys game.
Okay, well, listen, we've already mentioned The Voice, and I imagine it's one of the things that people at the top of people's lists
Of course.
to ask you about. Does that bother you that a TV show or something else you're involved in is people's first association now, like before the music side of things?
No, it's funny though, because you can kind of weed them out of who's the Script fan and who's a Voice fan, you know, because it's like someone's like, oh look, it's Danny from The Voice, and
Yep.
you know that they're only new to the game.
Yep.
Whereas obviously the ones that are like, it's Danny from The Script, shut up, he's been, you know, I have a single since We Cry.
Yeah.
You know, but I didn't never expected the amount of attention that we get now. You know, it was like 12 million people every Saturday watching the show. And it used to be maybe 1 in 10 people would know the band, but now it's like babies that can't even speak are like pointing at you in the street and stuff, you know. It's really strange.
Well, I suppose if you're in a band that already exists, it's a great platform for
Yeah.
people to become aware of your band by doing something else which is so prominent.
So, and it's so different, such a different thing that we've ever done. But again, thank God I was on there talking about music, something I know about, you know, as
Yeah.
opposed to being on like, you know, Top Gear talking about cars, which
Yeah.
I don't even have a car.
Or Come Dine With Me or something like that. Yeah. Cool. Well, listen, a show like that, I imagine it's pretty all-consuming, isn't it? Is it like taking over your life? Everyone's watching. I imagine everyone stops you saying things like, oh, this person should have won,
Oh, man,
etc. You know, is it? And you're constantly in the papers, you know, that's part and parcel of being on a show like that.
Yeah.
Is it a real commitment?
Yeah, it's total life commitment, you know, for maybe the 8 or 9 weeks that we'd been on. I'd experienced some things I'd never experienced before. Paparazzis outside your house, you know, people just wanting literally everything to do with you. I went from probably anonymity, where I was able to get up in the morning, put any tracksuit on, head around to the local breakfast, you know, breakfast place, have myself an English breakfast and get on with the day. But now it's like I'm just kind of have a look out the window, have a little sneak peek as the coast. It's kind of hard because, you know, I've now moved into a new home, and it's strange to know that there's people waiting outside your home for you. It's just strange. I know there isn't an appetite, and obviously don't put yourself on television if you don't want that to happen. But I'm just getting used to it. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just it's tough to get used to.
Yeah, but you're aware you've put yourself in that position.
I'm
so
totally aware, and I'm not sitting here going like, oh God, forget, you know, God help me, you know, it's the worst job. I have to fly everywhere and be on television and people screaming in my neck. Like, it's the best job in the world. It really is. Just need to get used to it with everything else.
So we've mentioned it. I've got to ask, okay, and then we won't bang on and we'll talk about something else. So don't hate me for doing so.
Go on.
Will there be another series? Are you going to be in it? And which other judges will be there too?
I'm definitely going to be back if they'll have me. You know, BBC are writing another clause into my contract about how much I cursed on last time's show.
Really? But that's passion, though.
I mean,
you know?
yes, that's what I'm saying. They're talking
the Irish passion coming through.
Passion. It's just beating passion.
Yeah. It saves them a lot of work with the bleeping machine.
Well, exactly. There was more people working on trying to cut my edit me out of me cursing than there was like trying to keep Tom awake or trying to get Tom or Will from spinning his chair around too much.
We've got the telly bit out of the way. Reason you're here today is because you've got a new single out.
That's right. Yeah.
And it's called Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Which is quite a strong title, I think.
Yeah.
Let's play it now, have a listen to it, and we'll come back and have a chat about it afterwards.
Cool.
Okay, be the DJ, introduce it yourself.
Hey, this is Danny from The Script, and this is our brand new single, Hall of Fame, featuring will.i.am.
Back from The Script on Juice, features will.i.am. That one, it's called Hall of Fame.
He is a lovely guy. Me and Jono were both agreed that we could listen to him talk forever with that gorgeous Irish accent. Danny from The Script, what a fabulous interview.
Our guest this morning, I caught up with him last week.
And this next section of the interview, which we're about to play you, this is where you, Dan, asked him if it's difficult to live up to previous work and continue writing the hits.
It's tough, you know. Mark songwriting partner. He kind of, you know, he'll come in with an idea, and it's funny if it's not the first album anymore. So, you know, we are the band that wrote Break Even and Man Who Can't Be Moved on for the first time. So, you know, those songs for us have been phenomenal songs. They just, you know, they mean so much to other people, and you're always thinking, is that it? You're like, have we written our best ones? You know, are they in the, you know, I love your early stuff, you know.
Yeah, sure.
So, you know, I think the bar that we always try and raise, especially on this album, has been just to try and beat those songs out, because they're like copyright songs. They're going to be around for a long time.
But also, I suppose, you know, you don't know how big or good a song is until it's out there.
You haven't a clue,
because it's about whether people like it, isn't it?
I do remember the way I felt when I wrote those songs, and what you try and do is to achieve that kind of same sense again. And I think we did it on this album, you know. And there was definitely 4 or 5 songs that I got that feeling, you know, the hair standing up on the back of your neck, and you're like, wow, we've really come across something here, you know. We really you know, hit an emotional depth.
will.i.am is on the record that we just played, of course. Am I right to assume that you guys just became mates on The Voice and just took it from there?
No, we
know
hate each other. It's like the most unlikely duet ever. Like, he was forced into doing it. No, we're really good friends, you know, on and off screen.
Listen, Will's your mate, right? We know that much, but he's taking over the world.
Yeah, he is taking over the world.
He's at least taking over the UK, and I think you're the man to have a word about it, okay? Right. He's in the charts, he's on The Voice, he's carrying the Olympic torch, he's chilling with Prince Charles, he's hanging out with Stevie Wonder on the stage at the Jubilee concert. Every time I open my fridge, I'm convinced he's going to be there and wave back. Do you know what I mean? So is he looking to slow down, or
Cucumber I am.
Exactly. Is it world domination for that man?
World domination, yeah. You see what I did there?
Very good.
Listen, he just gets everywhere, you know. I was having a conversation. I was like, "Where were you last night?" And he was saying, "Yeah, I was at a dinner with Bill Clinton, and he was dope. He was dope, you know."
Does like that word, doesn't he?
Yeah, of course.
You're the kind of band that people love to go and watch. Any live stuff coming up?
Loads and loads. We have the albums coming out on the 10th of September, and then we drop the tour dates shortly after that, about a week or 2 weeks after that. So I guess, depending on if the album does well, you might see us in Wembley. If it doesn't, we'll be in a bar near you very soon, very shortly.
Pizza Express.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay, right. It's a quick fire questions. You ready?
Yeah. Work away.
Favourite takeaway?
Chinese.
What's your middle name?
John Mark Luke. I've got 3.
Wow. Any points on your driving licence?
Don't have a driver's licence.
Ketchup storage, fridge or cupboard?
Fridge.
Most famous person's number in your mobile?
will.i.am, probably.
How do you like your eggs? It's not an offer, by the way.
Fertilised. No, I like them poached.
Okay, healthy option. If you could have written any song that you didn't write, and then have that accolade of writing that song, which song would you choose?
Happy Birthday.
What, Stevie Wonder or the Happy Birthday?
The Happy Birthday to you, because
really?
it's the most sung song in the world, yeah.
Brilliant, okay. What make of mobile phone do you use?
I have an iPhone.
Cool. The right answer, by the way.
Yeah.
Who oozes more sex appeal, Jessie J or Tom Jones?
Tom, come on. Come on.
Best gig you've ever done?
The Aviva in Dublin. It was Aviva Stadium, 55,000 people. Amazing.
Homecoming.
Yeah, the homecoming. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Okay, right, you're not going to like this one.
Alright.
First snog. How old were you?
First, like what? Tongues?
Yeah.
Or just snog?
Yeah, big one.
A big one.
Proper.
10, maybe 10.
10?
Like tongues? Tongues?
That's too early, isn't it?
Is it too early?
He started young.
No, I was like around the corner. It was around the back of the bike shed. I remember the girl. Her name was Suzanne Purcell.
Oh, that was my next question. What was her name?
Suzanne Purcell.
Hey, there
she
is.
Gorgeous.
Friends on Facebook?
No, not at all. No, we totally lost contact. I remember meeting her again when I was about 23. I was coming back from having a few pints in the pub, and she was working in the local chipper.
I won't ask what happened next. What's the worst thing about being famous?
Is getting paparazzi'd in the morning time when you're, you know, heading around to grab some breakfast, and you're wearing horrible clothes, because everybody does in the morning just to get something, you know. Cool.
Twitter or Facebook?
Twitter.
Bath or shower?
Bath, but I don't have one. I have a shower. That's why I want the bath.
Oh right, okay. I'm trying to work out what the answer actually was there.
Yeah.
Biggest purchase that's not a house or a car?
A piano.
Yeah.
I bought a piano recently. Yeah, it wasn't even that much, about $3,000, but yeah. Yeah, I bought a piano. So it was probably the biggest thing I've ever bought in my life. I was like, I don't really want to part with this. Come on, $3,000 for a bloody piano. Come on, someone's got to be giving a free one away.
What does will.i.am smell like?
Money. He smells like straight cash.
What a brilliant answer. What's your favourite script song?
Oh, my favourite script song? just simply how ruckus the crowd get on it is for the first time. You know, the whole crowd sings that one, you know, it's amazing.
It's an anthem.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Cool. Listen, Danny, loads of luck with the new single.
Appreciate it.
After that, loads of luck with the new album.
Thank you. After that, probably loads of luck with the voice again. And then back in the album cycle again.
That as well. Let's hope it is Wembley. Let's hope it's not Pizza Express. And thanks for coming in, and we'll see you again real soon.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Top man.
She's all